Hold it, will you hold it? Hey, somebody, hold it. Hold it, will you? Save it, come on later on when we're recording now, we're just playing around, you know what I mean? I need someone to take this mic away here, okay? Everything is well organized, you can notice. Is this mic loud enough here? Oh, yeah? No. The mic is too soft. Make it a little louder, please. And we'll take that. We'll take it off completely. Be very good. Thank you very much. And so quiet. I feel like E.F. Hutton just spoke, you know? But I'm recording this album, and why I'm doing this album, I have no idea, I'll tell you the truth. I got a few bucks from RCA. What the hell? Took a shot, that's all, you know? You get money in front there, you got to say yes. What the hell, you know? And actually, it'll be a giveaway album, I'm sure. And my friends will say, hey, give me an album, you know? I'll tell them, why don't you buy an album? They'll say, me buy your album, give me an album. But anyway, I have certain parts. I can't memorize all this bullshit. It's too tough, you know what I mean? So I'll start out with knowing some, and I'll look at cue cards. I'll go back and forth, and if you want to respond, I'd appreciate it at certain times, and maybe you'll hear your laugh on a record someday or whatever, and I have nothing more to say, really. I'm stuck, and... I'm getting laughs where I shouldn't. You know? Anyway, I'll come back in a few... What's that, baby? Turn the mic up. Is it? Oh, now it's okay, huh? Was it too soft for Dennis, too? Just for me. That's the way it works out, huh? Is the mic okay now? But a little up. Who the hell made you the director here? Who are you, huh? I got a broad heel can here. It keeps telling me up, huh? Why don't you turn it up to 8, okay? You'll be better off, all right? Anyway. And I appreciate the applause, and I walk on the next time, okay? We're just playing around, kidding around, and I have nothing more to say right now. This thing here, don't... Your electrician in the house, perhaps. This guy in the men's room, his zipper is stuck or something like that. Anyway, I'll see you in a few minutes, okay? We'll start this thing. We'll see what happens then. Until then, you all set? We're set. We need a band, and we'll see what happens. Thank you so much. I'll see you in a few moments, okay? Save it. When I come on the next time, I'll be on the record then, okay? I don't get no respect at all. I fell asleep with a cigarette in my hand. My wife lit it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bud. Thank you. My God. Okay. All right. What a crowd, what a crowd. Now, I'll tell you, I'm all right now, but last week I was in rough shape, you know? Now, last week I looked up my family tree, 2 dogs were using it. Oh, what a family I got. Are you kidding? They traced my roots back to a cesspool. My old man, he was a beauty, my old man. He was a workaholic. Hey, you mentioned work, he got drunk. My old man. All his money went on booze. I was 6 years old. I found out there was no such thing as Alpo baby food. I don't know, I tell you, I can't relax, you know. But the other day I called up my wife. I said to her, honey, I've been thinking about the last time we had sex. I'm getting excited. She said, who is this? My wife. We got married. She told me I was 1 in a million. I found out she was right. Oh, lately she's into S&M, salesmen and mechanics. My wife, there's always something. Well, I bought a used car. I found her dressed in the back seat. Are you kidding? I know my wife cheats on me. Every time I come home, the parrot says, quick, out the window. You kidding? What did I tell you? All right, okay, baby, all right, okay. Hey, good laugh for there, baby. How you doing, huh? I love a guy with a good laugh. You're all right, buddy. I'll tell you. Where you from, bud? Toledo. Oh, great place, Toledo. Great place, Toledo. Yes, I got weighed there many times. I have a good mood, though, I'll tell you that. A very good mood. I just finished my first book. Now I'm going to read another one. And I solved my drinking problem. I joined Alcoholics Anonymous. I mean, I still drink. I use a different name, that's all, you know. Now, I'll tell you what, drinking, I got to watch myself. You go, when I drink the next day, things are always missing, like my teeth. I mean, when I drink, I don't know what I'm doing, you know. Sometimes the next day I wake up in some strange bed with a kid with an accent playing with my feet. You've been through that too, huh? I know, that's tough, that's a tough one, I know, you know. Well, then I drink too much, way too much. I gave my doctor a urine specimen. There was an olive in it. Now, I tell you, work nightclubs, you gotta drink. You know, people always drop it, hey, Rodney, have a drink. Rodney, you drink, Rodney, you drink. For an hour later, it's like stupid time, you know? And when I drink and my friends take me home, when I'm drunk, they don't care. They never take me home. They always drop me somewhere. They always have to make a turn. Now I make my turn here. You're home, you're home. You walk up 12 blocks, you walk through the park, and you're home, you're home. I mean, when I want condition, I mean, they always push me out of the car, you know? God, push him out, get him out, get him out. Big, he's big, I think he's a cop. Go ahead, get him out, go ahead, get him out. What are you doing? And one night I was loaded, they pushed me in a car. I found myself right in front of a bar. There was a sign on top. It said, inside, 20 exciting girls. I thought myself, it's not too bad, you know? In my life, I'm lucky to meet one exciting girl a month. I go in here, I'm set for a year and a half. I'll tell you what bars, I'm never lucky, you know? I saw a sign over one bar, it said topless, bottomless. I went inside, there was no one there. Oh, one night I was loaded, I went into a gay bar. It was ridiculous. I mean, there was 15 guys for every guy. You know, what a joint that was. You kidding? I walked in, they asked me for proof of sex. I showed them proof, they said it wasn't enough. What a joint. I asked the bartender for a double, he brought out some guy who looked like me. And I'll tell you what, nothing works out, you know. I decided to look out for number one. I stepped to number two. Oh, and last week I joined Gamblers Anonymous. They gave me 2 to 1. I don't make it. I mean, and nothing comes easy. I bought a Japanese car. I turned on the radio. I don't understand a word they're saying. I mean, if things happen to me you wouldn't believe. Well, the other night I found a guy's wallet. Inside was a picture of my 2 kids. And kids ain't no bargain either, you know. I'll tell you, both of my kids, they're nothing like me, you know. They take after their father. Nah, I tell you, with kids, nobody wins. Now, for 3 years now, my kid goes to a private school. He won't tell me where it is. I mean, with kids, you can't be nice. My kid's birthday, I took him to Coney Island. I said, you want to go in a crazy house? He told me to save my money, be home soon. I mean, a real smart kid I got. The other night I told him, I said, you're young, you don't have it upstairs. He told me I'm old, I don't have it downstairs. And what a kid I got. I told him, someday you'll have children of your own. He said, so are you. And my daughter, too, she's no bargain either. Well, she's been picked up so many times, she's starting to grow handles. My daughter, in her graduation book, her picture is horizontal. My daughter, well, she flunked her driver's test, and she couldn't get used to the front seat. Why, it took 6 lessons, you got to sit up in a car. My daughter, they call her Federal Express. Yeah, when she goes to a guy's apartment, she absolutely positively has to be there overnight. Thank you very much. Now, I tell you, kids today, they got it too good. In school, they teach them sex education. I can't talk anymore. I tell you, kids today, they got it too good, you know? I mean, in school, they teach them sex education. I never had sex education when I was a kid. I learned it by hand. When you're alone, no need for starry skies. Where's the band when you need them, huh? How do I get out of here? Please, somebody help me, will you? Jesus. One bad one, how quickly they turn on you, huh? Now, I mean, kids, they got no control, you know. They get pregnant from eating chicken. Yeah, it's finger-licking good, and one thing leads to another, you know? What can I tell you? Oh, take it easy. Will you? Come on, be nice. Will you? I'm doing this show straight. No booze, no pot, no coke, no nothing. I'm making it straight, so be nice, okay? What's that, babe? How novel? How novel? You should know. I know you, Philadelphia, 57. How you doing, baby? Oh, God. Oh, don't get me wrong, really, I don't snort cocaine. I just like the way it smells, that's all. I mean, kids today, they're into cocaine. Well, in my kids' class, the teacher said, form a double line. They all got high. Double line, they all got my talking to myself over here, they got high. Double line, I don't know what I'm talking about. Are you kidding? I don't know, I don't need this, you know. There's a lounge in Quebec that wants me. Now, I tell you, kids are wild today. Why, in my kids' high school prom, the king and queen were the same person. And kids, they play around so young today. Well, my kid bought a box of Cracker Jacks. The prize was a diaphragm. Am I getting too wild for this group? I don't know. Oh, I mean, the kids are wild. You can. I was talking to my doctor. You know my doctor, Dr. Vinny Boombat. So my doctor, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, you kidding? Kids are wild, wild. Well, he told me last week in his office they got 6 cases of ED. I mean, he's all right now. Oh, he's a strange doctor, very strange doctor. You kidding? How strange? I asked him if my heart was strong enough for sex. He told me not if I join in, you know? Very strange doctor. When you take off all your clothes, he says, ah. What a doctor. You kidding? I called him up. I told him I had diarrhea. He put me on hold. I mean, he's really mixed up. I told him I keep wetting my pants. He told me to open my fly. And my dentist, too, that's another one. I said to him, can you put in a new tooth to match my other teeth? He put in a tooth with 4 cavities. And my dentist, I don't trust him either. He gave me a shot of Novocaine. He told me to pull my pants down. Then he told me I need root canal, and he told me to bend over. You know, I never had any luck with doctors. Well, my proctologist, he's the only one I see eye to eye with, you know? My proctologist, he used to be a photographer. He took my x-ray, told me to bend over and say cheese. Proctologist, what a job that is. You start at the bottom and you stay there. Now, I'll tell you what doctors, I never hit it off, you know? I told one doctor I want a vasectomy. He said, with a face like mine, I don't need it. Now, you kid, I know I'm ugly. I asked the waiter for a doggy bag. He told me to just sit facing the wall. Ugly, you kidding? Halloween, I open the front door, kids give me candy. Well, last Halloween, a kid tried to pull my face off. That's all right, we'll work it out. You kidding? My kids, they flip a coin to see who has to kiss me goodnight. I mean, I know I'm ugly. 4 gay guys saw me and went straight. You kidding? Well, my dog found out we look alike. He killed himself. And I was an ugly kid, too, in the merry-go-round. They made me ride under the horse. My old man took me to the zoo. They thanked him for returning me. You kidding? I'm very ugly kid. After the doctor cut the cord, he hung himself. What a childhood I had. I had my mother breastfed me through a straw. I fucked that one up too, didn't I, huh? That's how I work it out. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? And nobody was nice. The other kids all made fun of me, made fun of my cousin too. They called him Four Eyes. Later on they got glasses, then they called him Eight Eyes. And my old man, he didn't help either, my old man. We used to play tag and hit drive. Come on, move it along. We hit tag and hit drive. Think I'm trying to work with here for crying out loud, huh? My old man, I told him I'm sick and tired of running around in circles. He nailed down my other foot. Well, he never hung out with me. He told me to go in the backyard and play hide and go fuck yourself. Are you kidding me? Hey, you're all right out there. Maybe I'll drink of water. Okay, you're okay. We'll be all right. You're all right. You're all right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Who came in? No, it's really nice, It's so different than the place I worked when I was a kid, when I started, When I was a kid, I worked places you wouldn't believe, Well, very inquisitive group here. Tough places like Carmine's Cave, Teresa's Funhouse, Nunzio's Dancing in Scungils. Oh, what a tough place. Nunzio's tough. Are you kidding? As you went to this place, you went down 2 steps, physically and socially. The cigarette girl's name was Dominic. Ooh, it was a tough place. I sat down to eat. I looked at my finger bowl. There were 3 fingers in it. Oh, Nunzio, he was tough. He was 2 years old. He came here from Italy by himself. Tough, you kidding, Nunzio? Well, he started acupuncture with an ice pick. Every night he'd say the same thing to me. Be funny. My people come here to forget their troubles. How do you make a guy forget he's up for manslaughter? It's rough, And sometimes I think back at the dumpy hotels I stayed at, too. I stayed at one hotel after a wake-up call. They missed by a day and a half. What a dumpy hotel. Well, they stole my towel. Are you kidding? What a dumb hotel that was. The hotel had a postcard, and the picture of the room wasn't made up. Now, I'll tell you, showbiz, I never had any money. I was always broke. I used to go to orgies to eat the grapes. It's a tough racket, showbiz. As I started in showbiz, I was in ventriloquism. Then I had to quit. I got too big for the guy's lap. Today is different. Today I finish a show, I sign 40, 30, 50 autographs. Nobody takes them, but I sign them. I never got girls when I was a kid in show business either. One girl told me, come on over, there's nobody home. I went over, there was nobody home. I never got girls, My friends didn't know, though. I fooled them. I used to go to a drive-in movie alone and do push-ups in the back seat of the car. I'll tell you, with girls, I never knew what to do, Never know what to do. I was alone with one girl. She put all the lights out. I dial 555 1212. Well, what are you going to do, huh? That's what happens when you're born in a truck. I tell you, this girl, she was no bargain either. She was fat. When she went swimming, she left a ring around a lake. Fat chick. You couldn't have met her at the Macy's parade. She was wearing ropes. Fat. She tried computer dating. The machine matched her up with Detroit. I'm talking about a fat girl here, know what I mean? How fat? When she wears high heels, she strikes oil. Okay, fat, I'm telling you. Fat. When she wears a watch on both arms, she covers 2 time zones. Fat chick. When she has sex, guys ask directions. She wanted me on top. I had to get a ladder. I finally got on top. My ears popped. This girl was fat and ugly. Ooh, was she ugly? How ugly? Christmas, they hang her and kiss the mistletoe. Are you kidding? Ugly. Ugly chick. Well, when she walks in the room, mice jump on chairs. When she went to a plastic surgeon, he added a tail. Start that bullshit again? I mean, ugly. I took her home. My mother put newspapers on the floor. Very ugly chick. I gave her a hickey. I got fur in my mouth. Are you kidding me? And that's how ugly she was. Whatever. Okay. That's okay. All right, baby. Thank you so much. Thank you. What can I tell you, huh?
Hey, Rodney, how'd you get so ugly?
Because you're contagious, okay? Don't be a wise guy. Will you save your breath and you'll later to blow up your inflatable date? It's nice to hear you laugh, though, I'll tell you that. Because rather there's no laughs. I live here in New York in a bad neighborhood, you know. Yeah, I live in a very bad neighborhood. I live in the only neighborhood when you plan your budget, you allow for hold-up money. Well, last night I saw a guy rotating my tires from my car to his. No, I tell you, my neighborhood, you can't protect yourself. One night it was the knock on my front door. I figured I'd play it safe. I opened a peephole. A guy reached in and grabbed me. With both hands. I tell you, it's getting worse over there. Well, last week a girl got raped. At the police lineup, she picked out everybody. That was the end of our softball team. I tell you, my neighborhood, you play football. That's really tough. After they sack the quarterback, they go after his family. I'll tell you one thing, you know, my neighborhood, the parents always know where their kids are. Yeah, they see them on the news. And my kid goes to the worst school there is. I asked one kid to prove the law of gravity, threw the teacher out the window. Oh, it's a tough school. My kid's school, before they dissect a frog, they try to make it talk. I'll tell you, there's crime all over, you know. In fact, I went out, I bought my wife a rape whistle. She says it don't work, no one shows up, you know. Hey, my wife isn't too smart, you know. Our first date, I took her to a drive-in movie. I asked her if she wanted to go in the back seat. She told me she'd rather use the ladies' room. Oh, she's not smart at all, my wife. She looked at my calendar. She asked me who June was. My wife is dumb, I tell you. You want to know how dumb she is? I gave her a toy poodle. She killed it putting batteries in it. She's dumb, I tell you. I caught her in bed with a guy. She told him, pretend you don't know me. My wife is fucking dumb, I tell you. You want to know how fucking dumb she is? It takes her an hour and a half to watch 60 minutes. She's fucking dumb, I tell you. Tough to work it out here. Tough to work it out, you know. Tough to work it out, I'll tell you that, you know. I don't know, I tell you, nobody has it easy, nobody. And everybody has it tough. Are you kidding? Well, hookers are giving away toasters. I mean it, people are nuts. I went to an AA meeting. There was a 2-drink minimum. You don't know who to believe anymore. I bought a book, How to Make It Big. It was all about money. That's all right. We'll work it out. It's okay. I'll tell you what, me, nothing works out. Nothing, you team. I go fishing, I catch nothing. I go to orgies, I catch everything. I'll tell you what, girls, I'm never lucky. By the time I was 16, I had sex once and VD twice. I had an affair with one girl. I went nuts. I didn't know what to do. I mean, the rabbit didn't die. It just stayed in critical condition, you know? I'll tell you what, girls, things happen to me you wouldn't believe. I mean, how would you like to go out on a blind date? You meet the girl. She's pregnant. What do you say to a girl who's pregnant? You know, what have you been doing lately? And she told me she had a fight with her boyfriend. I told her, you tell your boyfriend the next time you fight, he should knock you down. That's all right. One time I had a date with an Australian girl. Yeah, she taught me how to use my boomerang, you know. I got a case of VD that keeps coming back. Oh, I'll tell you, this girl, she really kept me on my toes. And you know me, I love a new position. But she was a wild girl, a very wild girl. One night in the bar, she gave the mechanical bull her phone number. You kidding? And that's enough about girl. Let's talk about health. That's what's important. Health. I'm not a kid anymore. You kidding? I'm getting old. I'm at the age now to eat a daily double as prune juice and an enema. Oh, you kidding? My insurance company sent me a half a calendar. I mean, and my teeth are all shut. I go to parties, I bob for applesauce. I'll tell you, when you're getting old. You kidding? I joined a class in weightlifting. They started me with balloons. My sex life is no longer live. It's Memorex. I don't know. I tell you, there's always problems. I can't lose any weight either. I tried jogging. I keep running into restaurants. I'm too old to go jogging. If you see me jogging, it means the laxative is working. And last week I went nuts. I tried the fish diet. 7 days, all I had was fish. Ended up, I got a craving for worms. I tell you, when you have fish, don't never cook fish in butter, never. Fish should be cooked in its natural oils, Mobil, Sunoco, Texaco, all of them. I'll tell you, that's all right. I'll tell you, I don't like seafood restaurants either, Ooh, I always get stuck in seafood restaurants, always. I ate in one place, the sign said, seafood, all you want, $1.25. For a half hour, I ate bait. I'll tell you, want to lose weight, have sex. Doctor said when you have sex, you lose 150 calories. I had sex with one girl, lost even more. I lost 150 calories, my watch, and my wallet. But that's the trouble with people. All they worry about the looks. The looks don't mean nothing. It's underneath what counts. Soul, depth. That's what's important, not looks. Yeah. All right. How many times take a walk on the street, you see a tall, handsome man walking arm in arm with a short, fat, ugly girl? I never saw that. Did you ever say I never saw that, I thought I saw that, I don't know. I'll tell you, I meet the wrong people, that's my trouble. Well, last week I met the Surgeon General. He offered me a cigarette. That's another one. Stop smoking. That's a beauty. Stop smoking. I'll tell you, with cigarettes, my wife and I, we made a deal. We only smoke after sex. I got the same pack now since 1975, What bothers me is my wife. She's up to 3 packs a day. My wife, all we do is fight about money and sex. She charges me too much, I'll tell you one thing, though. When my wife has sex, she screams. Ooh, especially when I walk in on her, Nah, I'll tell you, I got no sex life. You kidding? My dog keeps watching me in the bedroom once I learn how to beg. My dog, that's another one. He taught my wife to roll over and play dead. And I'll tell you, my dog is lazy, too. He don't chase cars. He sits in the curb and takes down license plate numbers. My dog, you kidding? He keeps barking at the front door. He don't want to go out. He wants me to leave. That's the story of my life. No respect. I don't get no respect at all. You kidding? Nothing. No respect at all. No respect at all from anybody. You kidding? No respect at all. My American Express card left home without me. And yesterday, that was a beauty. My tie was on fire. Some guy tried to put it out with an axe. I tell you, it's not easy being me. I was going to jump off my roof. They called the priest to talk to me. He said, on your mark? The whole thing goes back to my childhood. Why, on Easter, they gave me chocolate bunnies made of X-Lax. My parents were never nice. When I was 6 years old, I went through the runaway stage. Every time I turned around, they were gone. My old man, he never liked me. When he took me hunting, he gave me a 3-minute head start. And on the way home, he tied me to the fender and put the deer in the car. You kidding? That's all right. What a childhood I had. When I was born, the doctor told my mother I did all I could, but he pulled through anyway, I'll tell you who gets respect. Italian men, they get respect. Where are the Italian men, Hey, don't start no fucking trouble, all right? Because we need Italian men, we need them to make love to our women before we marry them. These Jewish girls in Brooklyn don't fool me. They go with Vinny for 4 years and marry Irv. He's a good provider. What the hell can I tell you? Italian guy, you kidding? Well, my wedding night, my wife called me Dominic. I'll tell you, my wife, she never went for me, She was afraid of the dark. She saw me naked, now she's afraid of the light. My wife, she's an earth sign, I'm a water sign. Together we make mud. My wife always gave me trouble. I caught her in bed with the milkman. She made me promise not to tell the butcher. I tell you, get married, look for a good cook. That's what's important, a good cook. The sex will wear off, but you'll always be hungry, I'll tell you that. And my wife, she can't cook either. You kid, last night I left over a hamburger. She used it to scrub the sink. She made leg of lamb. I couldn't get past the wool. What a lousy cook. We go on a picnic. I bring Tums for the ants. It's all right. And after every meal, I hear the same thing. Finished. Hey, no one's perfect, okay? All right. And after every meal, I hear the same thing. Finish the food. There were people starving in Europe. I tell her, have sex with me. There were guys who were horny in Canada. Hey, you're from Canada? Oh, Canada, what a place, Canada. They started a country and nobody showed up.
You ever come down south?
What's that?
You ever come down south?
Yes, in fact, I've had that experience in many parts of the country. You're from the South, huh, baby? Where you from down south?
Texas.
Texas. You always forgot for a minute, huh? Real clever fella. Great place. I met a rich guy here last week from Texas. Oh, a rich guy, this guy. He told me in his ranch he has 60 hands working there. All on him. Wild guy, I'll tell you that.
How about Pittsburgh?
How about Pittsburgh? Goddamn show became a geography lesson here. What's going on, huh? Pittsburgh, a great place, Pittsburgh. Great place, Pittsburgh. Great place. I'm busy over here, huh? Who made this an open forum suddenly, huh? No, but Pittsburgh's a great place. I spent 6 months there one weekend. A fascinating city.
Hey, Rodney, how'd you get started?
How'd I get started? I was alone in my room. I was 12 years old and I got started. Yeah. The hell's your story? Yeah. Is there something on your mind or your way of saying you have to urinate? I don't know what it is. If you feel at home, take a leak under the table. Go ahead, do whatever you want.
How's your sex life?
How's my sex life? Why don't you ask 4 members of your immediate family? Why don't you ask me something personal? My sex life, you kid, my sex life. My sex life's like shooting pool with a rope. Come on, think, will you? I'm trying to work with you here for crying out loud. Think of it, will you? I'm getting old, I tell you, getting old. I can't get an umbrella to open for me. I'll tell you, the first time I had sex, it was great. Ooh, first time I had sex was a beautiful experience, wasn't it? You know, I only wished there had been someone there to enjoy it with me, you know, that's all. But everybody's looking for love. Deep love, a lifetime of deep love. I'm looking for a shallow half hour. Everyone tells me I look for love in the wrong places. I look in one place, that's all.
What place is that?
What place is that? Where your hand is right now. That's what place I look at. Okay, my God. Oh, dear, what can I tell you, huh? Well, life is, I'll tell you, the whole thing is if someone turns you on, right? You look at someone, they turn you on, they go through all kinds of bullshit. Take all kinds, if they turn you on, you take a lot of bullshit, baby. This guy goes out with a beautiful chick, he goes into ether. He looks at a beautiful face, she can say dumb things, he thinks she's brilliant, you know. Let's have a bite to eat. Look how hip she is, she knew she was hungry, she's too much, she's wild. But if a chick don't turn you on, forget about it. Let's have a bite to eat. What the fuck, you hungry again? Hey. The whole thing, they turn you on. If a guy's in love, he forgives. In love, you forgive. Oh, so what? She's a good girl. A lot of girls live with a Japanese pimp for 4 years. So what? She's a good girl, I tell you, huh? I hope this is your life. What can I tell you, huh? Well, you've been a gym dandy audience. What do you want to do now?
Rodney, can I have your daughter's hand?
Why don't you use your own? I really have to go now. I'm waiting for my lift home. My car broke down again. I got a car, I got nothing but trouble. I got the only car. Dogs chase it and catch it, you know? I mean, last week I bought the perfect second car, a tow truck. And these guys who fix cars, you gotta watch them too, you know. I went in one place, the guy gave me an estimate for $100. I got the bill, it was $200. I said to him, how about the estimate for $100? He says, you're right, I forgot, that makes it $300. I'll tell you one thing, though, with my car, it's always easy for me to find it, you know. It's always on a lift. I'm always watching it going up and down and up and down. I got the only car has more miles on it vertically than horizontally. Now, I'll tell you anything with cars, I'm unlucky. Always unlucky with cars. No matter what lane I'm in, it always ends in 500 feet, you know. My wife, she don't help either. The other day she took the car, she got 60 dents in it. She took a shortcut through a driving range. Oh, my wife took a driver's test. She was happy. She got 18 out of 20. Yeah, 2 guys jumped out of the way. I mean, she can't drive at all. Well, last night she came home. She got a nail in a spare. Too deep. Too deep. Okay. Oh, I'll tell you, my wife with the car, she keeps me broke. You kidding? Who tips at a toll booth? I'll tell you, my wife, she's got it too good. You know, we got married, we were poor. She was better off, I'm telling you.
How poor?
How poor? We were so poor, we met at a singles bus stop, okay? We were poor. I mean, poor. Are you kidding? My wife was pregnant. She had to hold it in for 2 years. Poor. My neighborhood, the rainbow was in black and white. See, I start slow, then I peter right out. That's my style, know what I mean? I mean, poor. Christmas, we decorated a stump. Oh, there's my ride. I gotta go now. Okay, you've been a great crowd. I'll see you later. Hey, where's that girl? I come with a girl. Where is she, huh? Take it easy. You've been a great crowd. Okay, I'll see you around now. Thank you very much. You were very, very kind. Really, you're very nice. And as you know, I didn't ad-lib this whole thing. A few cards. But you really were very responsive and very nice. And what do you want to do now? Now, I feel like getting drunk and having some fun. Hey, what happened, huh? Maybe somebody here wants to make $14. Anything. What do I know, huh? What do you want to do? Oh, yeah, I have a movie coming out August 19th. Easy Money. I see you're all choked about from this nuts, so yeah. We'll see where that takes me, okay? It's tough to make a movie, I'll tell you that. It should be called Tough Buck, you know? But easy money. Anyway, thanks again for being so kind, and I appreciate it very much, and I hope you had a few laughs. And thank you so much. All right.